What is going on, everyone? Stellar Sun back again with another Dokkan battle video, and today we are just looking at a couple easy A's coming to global here. They're in JP as well, obviously. We got a bunch of easy A's and new units coming because World Tournament, unfortunately, if you look at the events tab, I didn't want to go there, I guess. World Tournament is officially... Come on. Let's go to the news section. Why not? Why not? News section. Why not? World Tournament is here on global, unfortunately. So, very kind of sad day. Sad day when the World Tournament is here, and you have to grind this hell of World Tournament. Kind of sucks. We got some easy A's that come with it, and I'll let you guys know which easy A's I think are worth grinding, and or at least like getting which units I think are worth easy Aing and looking towards the future, obviously. So. Got a number of easy A's here, and obviously you guys can see Super Vegeta. I didn't cover it right away, but I'll cover it right now. If you guys haven't seen, Super Vegeta is easy Aing. He is next easy A. We can go over his details real quick. I'm not totally impressed, but I'm not totally let down. It's pretty like, it does really feel like sometimes that there's two teams that look at easy A's. This is like the team that easy A'd this Vegeta versus the team that easy A'd STR Kefla on global. So. This is not the team that did Kefla, I would say for sure. Well, taking a look at his details, he does have 170% to his leader scale now as a Master Evolution and Pure Saiyans. And he does what? Now he has Key to 200% stats, which is very nuts because he's got really high stats. If you take a look down here, 20k health, 21k attack, 12.2k defense. So very good stats right there. He does have a guard for 5 turns. But the problem is we're not going to be in the Super or the Fusion Zamasu meta much longer, and at least on global. And on GP, it's already over, so that kind of sucks. He does get 100% attack and defense on Super. He gets 50% attack and defense with each Super attack performed, but no built-in additionals, except he has this launch and just an additional Super attack after receiving an attack. So they wanted you to run him in slot 1, but he's not a slot 1 unit because he gets defense on Super, defense with each Super. And then he gets, what, it's 30% defense on his super attack effect, which is up here, right here. So they want you to run him in slot 1, but he's not a slot 1 unit because he needs to build up. He gets defense on super, and he lays guard for 5 turns. So that's a little weird. Yeah, he gets stats after he gets hit. And he gets an additional attack and defense plus 50%, and he has guaranteed guard. There's an enemy, his name includes Cell. Doesn't include Cell Max, though, which is dumb as heck, but doesn't include Cell Max. Still has the guaranteed stun, guaranteed crit, so that's all good stuff. But just like they want you to run slot 1, but they also don't want you to run in slot 1 because they make you build up and they make you get buffs on super attack. So don't really make too much sense. But yeah, we're moving on. This Vegeta is getting a sub easy A, super AGL Super Vegeta. The meme of the century, besides Raditz, is getting his easy A, and his is like weird, but okay. Super attack effect only gets. Was his 50% attack for 9 turns? Wait, where's the defense, man? Like, good defense. He does seal, so that's nice. 150% stats. He gets 100% attack defense on super, and if HP is 50% or less from performing super, he gets a guaranteed crit. Okay, whatever. Launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super. Sure, I mean, if he had defense here, that'd be nice, but he's just going to be stacking attack for 9 turns, I guess. Whatever. He does have 30% damage reduction baseline. Okay, like, where was that on this guy? Where is that on this guy? Just give him 30% damage. Give him the guard plus damage reduction. At least then you can run in slot 1 and get some of this, like, this damage off, But that's still not enough. 30% damage reduction with guard is probably not enough to be in slot 1, but you could probably get away with it a couple times. He gets an additional damage reduction of 20% when HP is 70% or less at the start of turn. And he gets, let me turn, I'm going to turn the music down just a tiny bit because I feel like, yeah, for this video, I want it too loud. It's an additional damage reduction of 20% when HP is 70% or less at the start of turn, plus an additional damage reduction of 20% when HP is 50% or less, and an additional 20% damage reduction when HP is 30% or less. So 70% or less is not like unreasonable, and he'll have 50% damage reduction, so that's good. At 50% or less, he has 70% damage reduction, and at 30% or less, he has 90% damage reduction. So this guy at low HP is like a slot 1 god. And he does still support all allies key 1 and 25% attack and defense. He gets an additional 2 key and 25% attack defense for EGL, S tier, and physical type allies. Unlucky that it's not for tech units because then you could support the new Vegeta. This guy has like some value, I think, because he has like this weird damage reduction stuff. I don't think you're gonna get the 30%. You will sometimes get the 50%, and I think a lot of times you'll get the 20%. So I think 50% damage reduction baseline for a support who sits in slot 3, who gets second defense right here. Like, he probably will be okay sitting in slot 3 with his 30% damage reduction baseline and getting this stacking damage reduction. Very, very good. Now we have... Okay, so when I remember when I had brought up the thing with the Tech Cell Dokkan event coming back and his EZA like event coming back, I'm thinking like I didn't think that these guys were gonna get their EZAs, but Cell Juniors and Android 16 are getting their EZAs. I haven't looked at these two yet, so these two I looked at previously, but these two I have not looked at. And the World Tournament units I have looked at obviously, but these guys I have not looked at. So this is gonna be my first time looking at these guys. So we'll see how they are. Leader skill 130%, whatever. Gets 50% defense for 1 turn. I think he had that already. Yeah, I think he. No, he didn't have that. He had nothing on his super attack. Okay, so massively lowers defense. Who cares? He goes up to 160% to stats, up from 100. So that's not too much. He has a guaranteed guard now, up from a high chance to guard. It's 80% attacking defense when attacking. Okay. High chance to crit within the same turn after receiving an attack. Okay, well, you're not slot 1 yet. You're not slot 1. Reduces damage received by 16% whenever guards activate up to 40%. Okay, so he can get up to 48% damage reduction with guard. I feel like that's still not slot 1. I would act like this isn't even like a thing. Who even cares what this does? This is like nothing. Who cares? This is just good to have as if he's a support. Plus an additional attack plus 80% and defense plus 160%, and all allies key 3, and attack and defense plus 58% when your team has Super Saiyan Gohan Youth or Super Saiyan 2 Gohan Youth attacking the same turn. And that's the same. You're getting a Gohan with Android / Cell Saga. Tournament participants, because that's like Cell games, right? Okay, so there's no Super Saiyan 2 Gohan there. On Powerful Comeback, you're getting one. Is HL Gohan on Powerful Comeback? No, he's not. So when there's a good Bojack Super Saiyan 2 Gohan gets you Powerful Comeback. Any of the Super Saiyan Gohans in here? No, just the Super Saiyan 2 from the Bojack movie. And obviously tournament participants gets you Excel game stuff, so and it gets you the Tech Super Saiyan 2. So you can run him with tournament participants, Powerful Comeback, and Android / Cell Saga. Almost they don't link well together, but you can run them with. Oh, they probably have what together? They probably have Android Assault, Infinite Energy, so that's key in defense, Fierce Battles attack, and they probably have what? Mechanical Menaces? They have Mechanical Menaces together? No, they have solid support. They get a bunch of defense with the 2 links, the 2 Android links. I mean, he's not terrible. This is good. Plus guard. Guaranteed guard with damage reduction, a 40% damage reduction. If you have him, the thing is, he's so situational that I don't mind it if he gets like, I feel like this could have been like 60 or 70. But 40 is good. He's full dodge. That's like guaranteed. You build him full dodge. I think he can only be ran with this guy. I think you need the extra 160% defense. I feel like his defense is going to be kind of low, maybe. He does get 50% here. He gets 80% here. So, and he's got 40% damage reduction. The thing is, he's like, I don't see his value until he gets this support, because this support is really good. Key 3 and 58% attack defense is very good. He's wonky. He's always been wonky. I think he's still wonky because you have to run with like a Gohan for him to get his support and his extra stats. But he's better. He's better now than when he was on release. I'll give him that. He's definitely better now. Because then you couldn't run him on his team. You run him with Gohan, which is dumb as hell. And they don't link. They don't do anything. With Gohan, he links like nothing with Gohan. So. Like, at least now, like, they can be ran together, which is very good. Okay, Cell Juniors was just kind of like booty on release. Didn't really do anything. Just like an attacking unit. Who cares? So let's look. Okay, so he gets 30% attacking defense on super. I still his launch is additional. Why? Just make him stack. I don't know. I feel like they should just stack. They do lower attacking defense. That's good. They go up to 150% attack and defense for stats. Additional 30% attack and defense and chance of evading enemy's attack plus 10% per artificial life form category allies on the team. So with the friend, you go up to 70% chance to dodge if you count the friend. I'm okay with this. This I'm good with. I don't care that he's only useful in artificial life forms, because then you know where to run him. I guess 30%, so that can go up to 100 or 210%. And 70% chance to dodge. If that doesn't count the friend, it's 60, then 180. So that's still really good. He supports now. Artificial life form category key 3 and 8. Okay. High dodge chance with support. Additional attack has a high chance becoming a super attack. That's additional super attack. And a rainbow arm changer when you have a cell or perfect cell on the same turn. I mean, here's the thing. Let's take a look. Like, let's pull up like cell characters. So cell Dokkan. Let's look up cell. Okay, so we have cell here, cell units, right? Where's our really good cell units? No. Easy. No. Like, and I'm talking about like 9th anniversary content. I'm not comparing to Fusion Samasa meta. I'm strictly comparing to 9th anniversary, which is coming up. In cell after he transforms. That's it. And this guy maybe, because he has dodge chance. But even then, 9th anniversary content probably cooks him a little bit. This is the only good cell we have. And this is assuming you get his transformation off into perfect cell. That's it. I don't know why. The page is taking a long time to load. I don't know why. Perfect cell. That's it. This guy. That's the problem we have. And that negates you from getting what? Rainbow orb changing, which is good. Let's say he doesn't have that. He still has like a chance to do 3 supers. Support, 70% chance to dodge with 360% stats. And stats are like low level Dokkan Fest. I mean, he's good. I think he's good. Good unit. Good EZA. Very good. So this is World Tournament stuff now. PLF, Shun and Mai are just like, I've quickly go over them because I've done this. I've quickly gone over them before. They just do a lot of like stuff where they rainbow. They do like all these orb changing. They get stuff depending on certain orbs. Like you really just want them to get tech orbs, because when they get tech orbs, they get, where's the tech orb one? 100% defense and high chance to dodge. Like if you're getting a tech orb every time, that's like what you get. Like STR gives you like crit and attack. The HEL gives you a super and stats. They get extra keeper orb. They get stuff on the super and ultra super. They have this like stats and they have this like, you know, the orb changing in for 5 turns. Additional super on 7 key, and they do guaranteed orb changing when there's an enemy whose name includes Goku, which is better now because there are Goku enemies, but they don't really do too much. And their link category like characters they link with are just kind of like whatever. I saw these Dragon Ball Saga characters who, you know, Bulma 4 links is good. Bulma obviously has fallen off a tiny bit, just a tiny bit, after the 9th anniversary, but they don't really do too much. They do a little bit of everything. They're like a jack of all trades that doesn't specialize in anything. They really just need like what's the phrase? Jack of all trades, master of none. I would say that's like what this character is. Jack of all trades, master of none. They don't do anything perfectly. They do everything a little bit, just okay. Besides support, they don't support too much. I don't think they support at all. Yeah, so they're okay. Not the greatest unit, but whatever. Now we go quickly through his World Tournament units that are just terrible. This guy is not very good. 30% defense on super, chance to stun, which is good. Key 3, 150% attack and defense. Attack and defense when HP is 50% or more, okay. Additional 20% attack and defense with each super attack performed, up to 58%. So that's what, 308% attack and defense. An additional attack that's a high chance to be a super when there's another Majin Buu Saga category ally in the same turn, or a Majin Buu Saga category enemy. I think it's super 3 times, getting 30% defense. This guy just does like nothing. He's almost like pre-Fusion Zumasa meta. He just does like nothing. And his stats are low, right? His stats are low, even after EZing. Just does like nothing. Nothing special. This guy is probably the worst of the bunch. Just, you know, he just get 50% attack and defense for 3 turns. So that's good. His leader skill is 100% in, so I mean that could be like a battlefield leader skill, I guess. Gets key 3, 150% to stats, and this is where he's like got some weird stuff going on. 70% chance for an additional 150% attack and defense. High chance for an additional 100% defense. Medium chance to crit after receiving an attack. Like, oh, he gets a guaranteed crit within the same turn after receiving an attack, but he's never gonna be slot 1, so who cares? And he gets 50% attack when attacking, so it's just like terrible all-around unit, especially even a 9th anniversary content, just not good. Don't know what they were thinking. This is the only guy who has like maybe some value. He gets 30% defense on super and greatly lowering defenses, so whatever, who cares. 2 key, 100% to stats. AGL type key 1 and 40% attack and defense, so he has support for AGL units. Okay. I mean, some support is better than no support, I guess. Launches 2 additional attacks, each of which has a rare chance of becoming super, so that's kind of like bad. Rare chance, like just give him like a medium chance at least. He gets an additional 100% attack up to 100%, and chance of evading enemy's attack plus 5% up to 50% with each attack performed. So you can attack 4 times per turn. So by turn 5, you can get to, okay, so you got 2 additionals here guaranteed. You're probably going to get the hit potential. At the bare minimum, you're getting 15% per turn. So by turn 7, you're getting the 50% chance to dodge. It's a little slow, but if you can float him in slot 3 and you can keep him out of harm's way, I mean, he's technically a buff for AGL Frieza. He's Terrifying Conqueror's buff, but he's not that crazy. He does get an additional 50% attack and defense. There's another Terrifying Conqueror's category allies attacking on the same turn. So he does. I mean, where's AGL Frieza? Hello? Where are you? Are you not here? I guess I'm looking at global, so he's not going to be on here. AGL Frieza buff, I mean, gonna have links together like Strongest Clan Space, Surface for Conquest, Big Bad Bosses, probably Nightmare Metamorphosis, one of those two. He's got value. He has dodge chance and support. And he can support Frieza. There you go. This is like 10% up to like 70. He'd be a little bit better. But I mean, at least some dodge chance is better than no dodge chance, right? This guy is also not very good. He just had the Giant Ape condition, which is good. 30% defense on super. Let's see, 100% stats, which is also again low for a lot of these guys. 1 key up to 3 and 59% attack and defense at the start of each turn, so you need 3 turns to fully build up. 59% attack and defense when performing a super. Additional 59% attack, and attacks effective against all types when all allies attack on the same turn are Giant Ape Power. Who cares? He's weak. Weak character anyway. Weak damage. Who cares? Damage on these characters doesn't do anything because they're all just weak stats. And 13k attack's not gonna do anything. Who cares? He just had the Giant Ape Power condition when you can, or Giant Ape thing, whatever, can transform into a Giant Ape, but rare chance. Just what, like 10%? Not very high. Links with like characters aren't good anymore, really. I mean, like you gonna run in Kid Gohan still? I mean, probably not. Maybe in Super Battle Road, that's about it. But this guy has no Super Battle Road like buffs anyway. No stun, no seal, so guy is not very good. Really, like this is the only decent World Tournament unit. This guy's awful. He's mediocre at best. He's average, and they're kind of average too. Cell Juniors look kind of interesting, I'll be honest. I kind of like Cell Juniors. AGO Super Vegeta is kind of fun. Oh, I got rid of I don't know. I got rid of this guy. He's weird. He's still kind of weird, but I mean, if you can get him on a team with this, I mean, you get the support, you get defense, you have damage reduction, and you have guard. So I wouldn't sleep on that. I mean, it's what more can we ask for from this guy who was just unrunnable before and at least has a little bit of value now. Interesting. I don't know. I've seen him in game, but I think he's going to be a letdown. You're going to get to like turn 6 or 7 when his guard's going to wear off, and he's going to super. And you're going to be like, okay, like, you know, he's got 800k defense after he supers, 900k. And then Gogeta, Blue, and Beast Gohan are going to like blast him one hit with a super attack for 3 million, and he's going to just take like 2 million, and he's going to die. So not very good. I mean, if they make cell enemies that aren't cell max, I guess he's got guaranteed guard and gets an additional super, so he can super 3 times and guaranteed crit, but what are you going to do? But yeah, once again, thank you guys again for watching. Hope you guys enjoy the content I put out here, and I appreciate you guys watching for sure, absolutely. So thank you guys for watching the video. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. Thank you guys again for watching the video. I'll see you guys in the next video. See you later. Get me out of here. Bye.